Hey, this is the Antisocial Socialite back at it again. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you are new to the channel or you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for, darling? Hit that subscribe button, smash that notification bell. So when I get to running this mouth, baby, you are in the loop. You see the title, you know what time it is. Don't be upset by the attention you get. Okay, this is the third time I'm trying to upload this video. I already uploaded it twice and YouTube took it down. So hopefully this will have no offensive material that is making the YouTube gods unhappy. Okay, so on Friday I was out and about, as I usually am, on my merry travels. And as I was walking, I saw this lady. She was about, maybe 40. And she was of Southeast Asian descent. And she had these very high-waisted leggings and very tight, like, okay, I'm not interested in women like that, but I couldn't help staring at her groin area, okay? And I thought to myself, when women push their sexuality on people like this, it's often going to make men go in the opposite direction. You see, and I think this is why the video got taken down. A lot of women are very derogatory about the movements where men say they're going their own way, okay? But for a lot of brothers, a lot of men, they've just realized there's too many games in the mix that make the juice just not worth the squeeze. Because if you are a woman who goes out, showcasing the sexual parts of your body, you can't be offended that you get sexual attention. And the thing about it is, men are going to either dodge you because they can't be bothered to be put at risk of, that movement that Tarana Burke is ahead of, and, every little thing is some type of abuse or assault. So it's like, men don't want to run the risk of being accused of something. So as a result, they just decide to walk away from women. They're either going to ignore them, or they're literally only going to approach them for that, because what they feel is, that's what you're soliciting. You're showing off your body because that's what you want attention for. And what's really annoying is, you're showing off the sexual parts of your body, but the only time that the attention is unwanted is when you are not attracted to the person. So it's like, in addition to the risk of even being brandished some type of creep, you could actually be humiliated for a natural reaction. The woman's body is designed to be attractive. It's designed to entice the man, okay? Everything about the female physique is pleasurable to the man. So it's not an issue for him to have a normal reaction. That's what we want. We want men to find us desirable, because lust within the right context and sexual energy in the right context is what keeps, for example, a husband and a wife together. But when you have this over-sexualized culture, it actually drives men away from wanting to be sexual, because the consequences of them expressing this interest, even just a non-sexual compliment, a genuinely harmless compliment, could be misconstrued. It's just easier to walk away than it is to try to play this game with women, where you stand to be accused of something or just made to look like a fool. So it wasn't just so bad that this woman was not really looking very classy. I mean, there's ways to showcase your physique and still maintain a degree of classiness, because when your clothes fit your body, you automatically will look more sexy. This is why they don't make clothes straight, because they want to increase that hip to waist ratio. They want to, accentuate the bust. They want to accentuate the hips. And this lack of intellectual honesty is another thing that men find annoying, because it doesn't matter what purpose you put a particular garment or I put a particular garment on for. At the end of the day, it's about the intentions of the person who created the garment. the person who creates the garment knows how to draw attention to certain aspects of the body so that you will get that sexual attention. That's why we had the little black dress. That's why we had the cocktail dress. They were cut in a certain way to highlight certain features of the female form. And so when you're going out as a 40-something, 50-year-old woman, and I tried to amend this video, re-upload it, it still got taken down. And I was even two minds as if I'm going to really bother to do another video. And then I went out today and I was like, I see these young girls and, they're dark skinned, overweight, very young though, and you can see they think they're all that because they've got a big behind in these yoga pants. And I'm just like, that's not it. You're showcasing your ass. But what else do you bring to the table apart from this big ass? And it's sad because, they think that, again, like I said in previous videos, just because you're getting sexual attention, men will always categorize women into one of three classes. Women that are just for sex, maybe a girlfriend who they can hang out with, or somebody who they can have like a friends with benefits situation that could progress to something more potentially, and women that they actually see themselves wifing. And a woman who is so desperate for attention that the whole of her private parts are printed out in the front of her leggings. A lot of these women will get a lot of sexual attention, but they will not get that ring. So it's all well and good to say it's my body, my choice, but we're talking about what a high value man wants on his arm. And when I see men looking at their phone or staring at the sky or trying to avoid looking at these women because they don't want to even, risk talking to these females because of the way that they're dressed, it just stands to reason why so many women are getting approached by the wrong kind of men. Well, that's all I've got for this one. Thanks so much for tuning in. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.